Focus. All right, got my nose. All right, cool. Let's go. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Red. This is West Blue Reviews. Nope. All right, let's try it again. And yo, what's up, everybody? It's Red. This is West Blue Reviews, and today we talking about One Piece chapter 1163. But first, you already know we got to get into the cover page. I guess we're taking a break from Yamato's journey throughout Wano, and we're getting back into the request. So this week is Luffy doing parkour around town with some monkeys, and I think that's cool because, you know, Monkey D. Luffy, he stretches, he's always moving, doing parkour with some monkeys. I think that's, you know, a pretty fire touch. Yeah, and it was that simple, nothing too crazy going on. Yeah, with that out the way, let's get into the chapter. IMU is here and he's ready to fight. They ready to throw down. We see them using Saturn as like a horse or just like this ride to get around the island. And immediately my mind went to Pokemon, the one called Parasect. Like, I just got similar vibes from like the bug body and the circle beady eyes. I just thought it was spot on. I don't know if that was his intention, but if so, I'm glad I caught it. And out the gate, they immediately start attacking anybody they see. Unfortunate, some Marines had to catch it first, but I thought the way they did it was dope. He used the design on Saturn's legs, like on his appendages, and just added extra limbs to it and used that to attack. I thought that was fire. I wish we could have seen more of that back on Egghead to show, you know, a little bit more creativity when it comes to Saturn, because he got packed up pretty fast. I think this is Oda's way of keeping him in the story. I think he may have felt like he was gone too quick soon. So it's cool to see, you know, more out of Saturn, because I really felt like there was a lot of untapped potential with his character before he got his powers took by IMU. Yeah, just my little 2 cents on that. Everybody's panicking. Nobody knows what's going on, including Garp. This is his first time being around an elder. This is literally his first impression of one. He calls him a pest. He has his crew telling him like, yo, you know, calm down. You can't be talking too loud, but he don't care. He gonna speak his mind. He a real one. And then we get Rocks locking eyes with IMU. You know, it's about to go down like right now. And it's funny because Rocks calls him the Rat King, like to his face. And I think that stands out because I think that's our first slight indication on IMU's gender, because, you know, kings are normally referred to as males. So what does Rocks know? You know what I mean? Like, could he really have just dropped an entire like lore bomb on us, calling him the Rat King just now? Maybe that's something to look into. IMU throws something back and refers to him as Davy Jones. And off the gate, Zabek's just like, yeah, I don't know who you're talking about. And that reminded me of that scene from the beginning of Naruto Shippuden when Sasuke is fighting Naruto. He's trying to ask Kurama for some chakra, but out of nowhere, Sasuke shows up and Kurama's like, damn, you got the same eyes as Mamoru Uchiha from the Elder Days. You know, you already know what happened. Sasuke versus Bubble. No idea who you talking about. Same kind of vibes. When they animate it, I hope they add the same kind of gravity to it. I think that would be fire, because, you know, I think Kishimoto and Oda, you know, they were both homies back in the day. So I hope that's how it goes, man. For real, that would be fire. And then, yeah, they get into it. IMU goes for a right with one of the appendages. Rocks cuts it off right away. You're not touching him. I don't know what IMU think is about to happen, but whatever. Nah, we shutting it down. And then after thinking about it in some moment of consideration, Garp's like, all right, well, yeah, we're gonna back him up, because he had his team question like, who do we help? Do we help the thing, you know, that we didn't know existed a couple moments ago, or do we help Rocks, who's trying to, you know, take it down? Because we see them going after everybody. We don't know who they with. Garp's like, man, what you think? I'm finna back up Rocks. So he's starting to go, but, you know, they holding him back like, nah, bro, like, save your reputation and things like that. Like, you supposed to be, you know. So yeah. And then while all that's about to happen, you got Captain John's sneaky ass trying to take the treasure up under everybody's nose, like nobody's gonna figure it out. He's using his devil fruit. No, it ain't really confirmed as kid's fruit, but I think it's safe to assume that's what he's using. And he's just using, what's this attack called? Big Eater, to attract all the treasure to him. He even says it like he's the Silver Surfer, like, to me, my treasure. I thought that was kind of fire, but he immediately gets shut down by the big dude with the armor and the long beard. What was his name? Ganzui. He shut that right down. And then not like immediately after, you got Shiki pulling up because he confused. All he knows is why you what's up? Like, why you shoot down a John for? He was like, man, hey, you really thought we could trust him? He was just about to steal it. Like, it's worth like 3 billion. You think we can trust anybody? And then he tries to sneak Shiki. So I'm sure we'll see what happens with that. And I think this is like the beginning of the end for the Rocks Pirates. It's just gonna be a lot more infighting between not the big dogs per se, but you know, just the guys up under Rocks, pretty much. Not Kaido, Big Mom, and Whitebeard, but everybody else. I think that'll be the downfall because John was ready to dip. He already said peace. You know what I mean? He was gonna take it and leave. So yeah, I think it's over for him at this point. But we'll see. And then then after that, we get Big Mom trying to catch up to Kaido because she's upset because he took the devil fruit. So they beefing. She ready to kill him, and he's like, "Oh, you mad? Watch this." Then we get Whitebeard, Rocks, Garp, Roger, Big Mom, and Kaido all attacking IMU at the same time. Garp doing the Galaxy Impact. We got the Divine Departure. We got the Blast Breath. We got the Ikoku from the Ikoku Sovereignty. We even get a named attack from Rocks himself. It is crazy, bro. It is pure madness. I can't wait for that to be animated. I hope they don't hold back. I hope they give the entire budget to this moment alone. It is just pure insanity. I didn't see that coming, man. And then we see Dragon. He got Naruto too, because there's wood where a baby should be. He got shadow clone because somebody should be here, but where's baby Shanks? And then we see him crawling towards the treasure chest that we know he'll end up being found in towards the end of this. So that's Oda, you know, making sure he's dotting his I's and crossing his T's, making sure everything is covered. I'm not mad at that. Shanks was attracted to treasure the whole time. You know, he was really a pirate. And then we see Imu recovering. We see Imu recovering like nothing happened, and it reminded me of Samurai Jack, like the way Aku would react whenever he got attacked. In that same kind of way, it's just being, just, you know, you can't really identify what they are. They're just it. And I think that may be where Oda draws some slight inspiration from, because they're just too similar to me. Yeah, I just think that stands out. And then it gets scary for Rocks because I guess Imu is just clairvoyant. He knows everything. He can see Rocks' lady running with Teach, like they're running away through the forest, and he tells him like, yeah, I can see it. Remnants of the Davy clan running frantically through the woods. That's when Rocks picks up like, hey yo, what you trying to do, bro? Relax. And that's when Imu breaks it like, I ain't gonna do nothing. Then he gets stabbed and he tells him, you gonna be the one to off your family. And then he gets hit with the Domi reverse, and we see the effect that everybody else has succumbed to, you know, becoming devils or demons or whatever Imu got going on at this moment. And it's not looking too good, but I feel like any real Rocks supporters, anybody who's switched up on Roger for Rocks, I feel like I feel like nobody's taking the bait. I really don't feel like he's gonna let himself get Majin Vegeta. I don't see that happening. I don't believe Rocks is gonna go out like that, taking out his own family. I believe he's too like mentally strong for that. I just don't see it. But you never know where Oda might take it. All in all, it was a cool chapter, man. I can't wait to see this animated. A lot to look forward to. No telling where he'll take it next chapter. Like I said, it was very solid. That's really it for me, man. I hope y'all been good. I took a break. Oda took a break. I took a break, man, for real. It's good to get out here and just not do something sometimes, you know? Like just exist. Just existing is enough. And before I dip, I just want to say rest in peace to the 3 young men who lost their lives in my hometown recently. You know, just a bad accident. And they were 3 young promising football players in high school, man. And I just recently did a video on him. I talked about my love for football and how it's impacted my life. So, you know, to see 2 young 3 young promising guys go, man. It's heartbreaking. And Kyron too. Rest in peace to Kyron. That video was crazy. That came back and surfaced. Yeah, just a lot of young promising football players gone too soon before they could really show their true potential. I just want to send my condolences out to them. Hope nothing but the best for their families. And yeah, man, that's it. Y'all be easy. Drink some water. Get some air. It's getting cold. Make sure y'all stay warm. Save some money. Do your best. And I'm out. See y'all in the next one. Peace.